Good morning, family and friends. Today's thought comes from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. So I have a simple question for you this morning. In whom do you trust? In whom do you trust? In whom do I trust? Whom do we trust? We have all witnessed or experienced the disastrous results of misplaced trust within our families, on our jobs, with our friends, and yes, even within the confines of our religious circle. Confidences are shattered, and despair, distrust, and distress sets in. Feelings are hurt. Harsh words are spoken, bitter thoughts are festered, lives are damaged, hearts are turned hard. We've witnessed the national failures that have occurred and are still occurring. Breached security, declarations of war, rumors of war. Yes, and even rhetoric being spewed in regard to one's hue, religion, ethnicity, and culture. And when these things occur, our insecurity rises, our fear rises, and we have to focus on where our trust lies. The writer of Proverbs states it very simply and very clearly for us that God wants and God requires our complete trust. Trust not in our own understanding. This means that we can't afford to withdraw or keep anything or hold anything back, and that we have to surrender all to him and to him only. We have to give him all that we have, because without his presence and his guidance, we cannot and will not go anywhere. We sometimes pick and choose when we trust God, but we have to wholeheartedly trust him in all situations. We have to trust him when the road is clear or when the path is blocked. We have to trust him when things are certain and when things are uncertain. We have to trust him when there is direction and when there is no direction. Because we have to understand the power of his presence. His mere presence turns possibilities into realities. In whom do we trust? We've witnessed in the last month disasters, hurricanes, loss of life, flooding, earthquakes. And so we know tragedies and disasters will occur in our lives, and that's just on a grand scale. We're not even talking about unpaid bills. We're not even talking about medical circumstances. We're not even talking about children who are lost. We're not even talking about those things within our personal lives. Life can be hard, very hard. It can be uncertain. In fact, life can be beyond our control, and it was never designed for us to control it, but for us to place our trust in the controller. In times like these, it's just hard to understand. It's beyond our understanding. It is beyond our comprehension. We're intellectual people, but yet we can't understand. Life is a mystery. And when we find ourselves facing failure and difficulties and problems and circumstances, lost trust, failures, We're left with battered and bruised egos and raw emotions and lots of questions for God. Answers are escaping us, and we grapple with the question of why. In times like these, I ask you, in whom do we trust? God bless you. We will bring you more later in the week on this same topic. Whom do we trust?